I think there's this idea across the country that as standards have changed, they're more difficult for students to access. I don't think of it that way at all. If we really support teachers and students, what the shifts in standards have meant is that students should experience school in a completely different way. Project-based learning, depth versus breadth. They should find themselves in the curriculum.
There's no building administrator that doesn't want students to think, to create, to share, to grow. These standards really align perfectly with the work that we're trying to do within our schools. How they can tie into the overall well-being of a school, building, or district.
We can expect so much from our school librarians, and they helped write those standards, so they know what it should look like.
I think the standards give us a greater focus, so we know what we need to implement and how we need to implement it.
We look at the AASL standards to help guide and focus us as we write our curriculum and align everything together. The national standards are looked at by ELA with school librarians, and then we reach out to the science team, the social studies team, all of the various levels within the district. It is woven throughout the entire district in everything we do.
It's been wonderful to have a framework that lets me see how we want to take learning from the surface level and take it all the way through to application and content creation.
They have such influence, collaboration, working with other teachers to help grow their practice, developing that love of reading. I love that that is a through line in the standards.
We can use the standards as a point of conversation to make sure that administrators are aware of what those standards are, what they represent. It's a benchmark that we can hold all librarians accountable.
We as administrators should rely on them.
Schools, as they do now, look pretty similar to 20, 30 years ago. We want, in 20 years, for those to look different, to meet the needs of our students better. It aligns to these new standards.